Hello, my friends. Welcome to my spiritual sanctuary. My name is Sandra. How's everybody doing today? Come on in, come on in. Welcome in, welcome in. If you haven't been here before, I want to welcome you. If this is your first time, I'm glad you stopped by. We're going to be doing a tarot reading tonight for the water signs. And if you have been here before, I want to thank you for coming back, and I hope you enjoy the reading this evening. So this is for the water signs, as I said, and that's going to be for Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. And then for the Chinese animals, we're going to be doing the yearly influence of when you were born, and that would be for the rats, born in the year of the rat, or born in the year of the pig, okay? So just keep in mind that's only one element that you have in your chart, and you may have other elements that are more predominant. Just depends on many, many different influences. So the only way to know for sure is to get a private reading so that we can go deep with your chart and get more specific and more accurate. This is just a general reading, and it's what Spirit wants to bring a message through this evening, and so it's a general reading. If it doesn't resonate with you, then just check back another time. But however, you may find something in here that is relevant and just tips you off in some way, which gives you that aha moment and just flips a switch inside that helps you to either change a situation or how to move forward in a situation, or to go deeper in your contemplation of different things. So many different reasons for the general reading. So there's lots of people out there listening. Now this will be for the week of December 2nd through the 9th. However, energy is fluid, so it's not linear. So just because I am doing it for the week ahead, you could find this reading 2 weeks, a month, or a year from now. And because the energy is just now in divine timing and divine order, you may find that it is perfect for what you need. And so I would highly recommend that if you find this a month from now, then listen to it and listen till the end. So there may be something in here for you, okay? So just remember also that I may be talking about you, or I may be picking up on the energy of somebody close to you. What happens oftentimes is when we are in close affiliation with different people, like in the workplace, or if people that you're living with, or children, I may be picking up on their energy. So this story may be for them. Spirit may be coming through for them and not you. So just keep that in mind. And so I would hope that if that is the case, and you do recognize that somebody would benefit by the message, then go ahead and forward this video to them so that they can listen, okay? All right, so we're going to begin, as we always do, with the Akashic Tarot. And Spirit brought to my attention to this evening that maybe I should mention what the Akashic records are. I don't know if anybody out there really does know. So the Akashic records are the storehouse of your soul, and it keeps all the memories of all the past lives that you've had, and it's all of the lessons and all of the memories associated with those lessons. So it's very helpful because if you're clearing something from a past life that is affecting you in this lifetime, then there we go, we've got two right there that came out. Then oftentimes, it's coming from the Akashic records in your soul, and then therefore it can be quite healing, actually, to know that information and to be able to clear it, or even just to bring it up into your awareness so that you can either move forward on the information or to clear it. Okay, so we do have 3 cards that came through from Spirit, and I always pick 3. So we have our first card is the 4 of Keys, and that one is clearing the way. So there is some kind of a blockage. As you can see, there's a tree in the road, and it's blocking this man and this woman's ability to take their vehicle down the path to their home, to their ultimate destination. So something is being cleared, and it's a 4. So that does indicate to me that has something to do with your foundation, your home, your, could be your jobs, anything that would be building your foundation for your life would most likely be affected with that card. And we're going to go deeper with that, but just let's take a look and see what else we have here. The 5 of Forces, we have summer and winter, and we actually have the summer upright. So something will be happening for you in the summer that's being manifested. This is a 5 of Forces, which would be like the number 5 is the card of active change and quick change. So something will be happening, it looks like in the summer, that will be changing, and it's a 4 and a 5. So it looks like I'm gonna put them in order of the numbers. So it looks like the sequencing is being indicated to us as well, that this is going to occur first, and it kind of looks like this, and then that one will be happening, and it'll come up really fast. And then we have the number 1, the Oracle of Delphi. And as you can see, we have the High Priestess on the card, and we have the High Priest behind her taking notes. And it is a 1 card, which indicates a new beginning, and it is a major arcana, which means it's being divinely orchestrated by the universe and the divine one mind. So this is an external influence that cannot be changed or altered. It comes in and it does some energy shifts. So that will be the new beginning that will be coming for this couple. And as you can see, we have a couple in this card as well. So it looks like what's going to happen is the blockage is going to be cleared, and it's going to create a very exciting time for them, where they're going to have a clear view of blue skies and white puffy clouds and springtime flowers. So really like smelling the roses, and then into this very mystical time for all of them involved. So let's look at the descriptions in the book and look a little bit further. This is the Akashic Tarot. It is by Sharon Ann Klinger and Sandra Ann Taylor. I want to give them credit for their work. Okay, so the 4 of Keys, we're going to read the 4 of Keys first and dig deeper, and then of course we always do a little meditation after our description. So let's go. Clearing the way. So I'm going to hold the card up so you can see what I'm talking about. There you go, so you can get a better view of it. Okay. So a man and a woman have taken their carriage down. A man and a woman have taken a carriage down a trail that cuts through a forest and continues to their beautiful home in the distance. A large downed tree lies before them, blocking their path. However, the young man carries an axe and is ready to clear the way. The card is a strong signal that it's now time to take significant action to remove an obstruction in your way. It may be in your personal life, in a relationship, at work, or with a creative project. You must be clear-headed to be sure to temper your action with calm forethought. And if you are too urgent, let's see. One moment, I gotta turn the page. Okay, so then if you're too urgent, excitable, you may waste your energy or even cause damage. On the other hand, if you're overly gentle and cautious, you won't clear the way completely. Be determined and strong as you work to remove the obstacle. that blocks your steps. With time and attention, the way to your dreams will be open. Wow. So close your eyes for a moment and with a deep breath, fill yourself with the strength, force, and love that help you move any obstacle that blocks your path. Feel that love and power growing, gently moving through anything within and around you and freeing you completely. Wow, well, that's pretty self-explanatory. It's going to take a little bit of work to get through this clearing, this blockage, whatever that is for you. Only you know what that is. And just know that you need to keep your energy level up in order to clear the blockage. You do see the sun is coming through the trees, and you do have, the man has the axe, and basically the yang energy is going to allow him to get to his active side so that he can cut away whatever the problem is. And of course, you know, we'll say that the woman is behind him and is his greatest support to do this as well. They're working together as a team, and they're a couple. Now, gender is fluid as well in these cards, so this could be 2 men, 2 women, and it doesn't necessarily have to be a woman or a man. And it could be siblings, it could be co-workers, it could be children, it could be any coupling of 2 people, okay? So keep that in mind. But this does have to do, because it's a 4 of keys, it does have to do with your foundation and having to do with first chakra issues. So, you know, anything you can do to block your, unblock your first chakra, and maybe meditation to block the first chakras. That's your tribe, survival, finances. So there may be some finances that are blocked. So go through all of your books at the end of the year, clean things up. You know, we just went through the eclipse season, and that's all about clearing everything away that no longer serves you. So that is indicated here as well. So make sure you're clearing away with that new moon eclipse in Gemini, everything that no longer serves you. And then you're going to have a nice, beautiful blue sky, green fields coming forward for you in the future. So the 5 of Forces is next. So let's go ahead and take a look and see what that one's all about. 5 of Forces. Let's see how beautiful that is. Now, if this card was turned, if it had come up upside down, we would be looking at a very barren winter, right? So where everything's dying and going within, but that's not the case here. So what we know for sure is that it's 5 cards, so change is going to come in fast, and you are going to have a clearing, which is going to create blue sky and sun and just a beautiful field of flowers, so indicating just a beautiful result as of clearing away this blockage. So this card says, this seasonal cycle card reveals how best to spend your energy at this time. Interesting. Okay. So the beautiful sunlit sky of summer overlooks farmers working hard on their growing crops. Let's see if I can put that now. We'll just leave it like that. Okay. Summer is a yang time of great activity, so this is your notice to get going. Action is an important part of this cycle, and it can take many forms. There may be something you can do to accelerate your professional life, and this may also be the perfect time to take steps towards your personal goals. Perhaps get more exercise, plan more social events, or start a fun activity you've been wanting to do. You might also reflect on what actions or perspective would attract a new romance or enhance your love life. This card tells you to consider what needs to be done and then go for it. This cycle is a perfect time to create a smiling, self-loving energy and project it outward for the world to see. Also, don't be surprised if a trip is coming your way. This card implies movement of some kind, so get ready. Wow. All right, well, you know, with this virus that we've all been dealing with, that sure is good news. So let's go ahead and close your eyes for a moment. Close your eyes and with a deep breath, fill yourself with the calm and receptive energy of yin. Sense what situation in your life requires a peaceful yielding now, and then take another deep breath. Exhale the yin and inhale the yang. Feel creative and powerful energy fill you. Where do you want to apply speed and action most in your life right now? So take note of that. Where do you want to clear that block away in your life right now to allow you to move forward with speed? Now, all of the planetary aspects are not retrograde. I think Uranus is the only planet that's still retrograde right now. So it's a perfect time to get things going and speed things up. We're also in the season of Sagittarius, which is fire sign, which is element, fire element, and it's all about action and yang. So get your energy level up so that you can clear whatever blockage this is and move forward into the spring so that you can create this new beginning with the Oracle of Delphi. Let's see what that's all about now. The Oracle of Delphi in Greece was a very spiritual place. And I've been to Greece a couple of times. I've been to Athens, but I've never been to the Oracle of Delphi. And so I hear that there's a lot of, that's where everybody used to gather for their insights, prophecies, their spiritual knowledge. It's a very, very special, special place. So that may be where you're going to on your trip. If you have thought about going to Greece and going to Delphi, you know what? This may indicate that's going to happen. Or maybe you're going to go someplace like a retreat that's very spiritual. And it indicates that two people will be coming together as one in their spiritual quests. So the High Priestess is on her throne, as you can see, and she's gathering the intuition from her third eye and her crown chakra. And then the High Priestess behind her is taking notes as the information's coming in. He is recording it. Now, the card says the Pythia, or the priestess at Delphi, sits upon a high three-legged seat. Steam gently rises from a small fissure in the ground, and nearby a robed priest prepares to write upon an open scroll. While the Pythia psychically receives the perceptions from Apollo, it is the priest who interprets her pronouncements. In this, we see the two important keys in psychic experience, which is perception and interpretation. When you receive this card, you're in a time of great insight and psychic power. Even if you don't recognize it yet, it lies very close to your consciousness because you have used this gift in so many past lives. You may get images or feelings without knowing how to interpret them, but take notes as you practice both your psychic perceptions and their interpretations. Just as they gave the Oracle of Delphi a profound awareness, your psychic perceptions and their interpretations give you a powerful insight and an Akashic vision of the world. Now close your eyes and go within and feel your psychic energy growing, expanding upward from the very depths of your being. And now notice the first thing that you sense. Beautiful. So your psychic gifts are opening up, and your perceptions and your interpretations are coming to the forefront. The best way to work through those is with a journal. I know for myself, because the veil is so thin now, the images of and the psychic insights that you get, those intuitive hits that you get in your gut, they're coming from the third eye of your intuition. They're coming in, and if you don't pay attention to them, they quickly come in and go out. Or you may be getting these hits of intuition, these ideas that come in very quickly, and then all of a sudden you are questioning yourself, okay? And that happens sometimes too. I've done it, and a lot of times I haven't listened to those intuitive nudges, and it's come back to bite me. So it's so important that you trust the universe, and spirit is asking you to trust what you're getting, okay? Trust your divinely guided, the divine guidance that's coming in from your psychic perceptions. And you can, it's like a muscle. The more you use it, the better it becomes, and the more pronounced that your insights become. So that's the blockage that needs to be cleared. So I want to just mention that when I started eating better, about 7 months I changed up my diet, and about 4 months ago I eliminated a lot of sugar and alcohol. I don't drink a lot of alcohol anyways, but I do like a glass of wine here and there. But I took it out of my my routine or whatever. I just cut everything out: sugar, white flour, alcohol, and anything else that would get in the way of having a clear system. And my intuition opened up tremendously, where I was now able to hear the voices from the divine, and I'm now in tune and tapping into others on the other side as well. We all have that gift, and what it is it's clearing the blockages and fine-tuning your body, mind, and soul so that you can allow all of those insights and perceptions to come forward. And this is the ultimate result, is a beautiful life that comes in with flow. And there are no blockages at that point, because when you're in the flow of life and you're listening day by day to the divine and what you're being divinely orchestrated to do, you're never in the wrong place at the wrong time. You're always in the right place at the right time. And if you are experiencing something that we would call in the 3D not so beneficial, then it's because there is a spiritual lesson and it's guiding you to a better place where you need to be. So let's do a quick Celtic spread. I'm doing this for the rest of the signs too. And let's see, Spirit, what other pieces of information. Okay, so the current situation right now is the Ace of Swords. So the Ace of Swords is the mind, and it's clear mind, clear thinking. It is about truth. So there may be a truth that you need to pay attention to in your life, that maybe you've been deceiving yourself or somebody's been deceiving you and you haven't gotten clarity around it. So this, I believe, is what the blockage is clearing the way, is with the Ace of Swords. It's also a new beginning. So when you are clearing your thoughts and you're not deceiving yourself, and you are clearing out people, places, and things that are not coming from truth and integrity, then you open up the way. So some of you may be experiencing that now because it's coming in as the present current situation. Now, Spirit, what are the influences and the helpful or challenging energies around this Ace of Swords? Okay. So the helpful or challenging energies is the Strength card. That's a Leo card. So we might be dealing with a Leo. This is a Libra, so air sign. So maybe dealing with a Leo, and that's a helpful element or challenging energy to it. So I'm going to go with my gut instinct and say that this is the helpful influence is your strength. The universe is asking you to build up your strength so you can clear with the sword of truth, okay? Clear your mind, body, and spirit, or whatever else needs to be done away with in your life. So strength is coming through loud and clear as one of the helpful elements. Now, Spirit, what was the past issues and the basis of the situation? What was in the past that created the blockage? Oh my goodness, it was the Ace of Cups, so it had to do with love. So something was blocking the love in your life, and it was in the past. So something that wanted to be created in love, and it may be these two people that came together in a love situation, but there was some kind of block that kept them from going to their final destination, to their home. And it has really upset their foundation. So the love wants to come in, and it was created the block. So, but it is love showing. There is definitely love and a new beginning for these two people. They just need to get through this blockage that's in front of them. Okay, Spirit, in the immediate past, what is behind this couple who's experiencing this block? So what is behind this couple that's experiencing this block? Whoop. Oh, hard work. Okay, the Seven of Pentacles. So they've been working really hard on their love relationship in the past. They put in a lot of effort, and now they're up against something that could be their next. Well, it's getting them home, getting them to where they really want to be. So it's the hard work in the past that's gotten them up to this far. So good job, but now they have this block in front of them. And what are their thoughts regarding this situation? What is this couple's thoughts regarding the situation? We have two cards that came out. They want to work together with the Three of Pentacles. That is working together, collaboration, teamwork, and they want a reunion with the divine, the celebration of love, the Three of Cups, the Three of Love. This could indicate that the blockage is a third party. Okay, so we do have the Three of Cups there. That sometimes can indicate there's a third influence that is the block. Now, it could have to do with work. Okay, there may be something in this couple's work life that's got the block. It could be finances. It could be, that they're just not budgeting right. It could be that they're partying too much. They're out having fun, too much fun with friends. It could be that there is a third influence on either side for them, like a third-party relationship. It could be a family member interfering. It could be another lover interfering. It has something to do with working together. So we have 2 3s here. So that's the Ascended Masters coming in to clear this. So again, we see that it's being divinely guarded with the 1, the Oracle of Delphi, and the 2 3s coming in. It's being divinely guided to clear this thing. So could be a number of different things, but looks like the Ascended Masters have an overall influence here on this entire spread. So Spirit, what is about to happen next in the near future? The 2 of Pentacles, they need to make a decision. So you see how this man is juggling his pentacles up and down. One's up, one down. So they have a decision to make, And it's going to either take them on the high road or the low road. Are they going to play it safe, or are they going to take a risk? And are they going to, what choice are they going to make? They have to make a choice. Now is the time, and that's what's going to happen next. Okay. And is there any emotional blockages, Spirit, that is blocking this? Oh my goodness, there was a book that wanted to come out, but I'm going to just take these two. Yes, there is emotional concerns regarding this situation. There is going to be a closure here. They're closing out a cycle with the World card. This is a major arcana, so this cycle is being closed for them. So even though they're going to have two choices, really they don't. One of them is going to be chosen for them, and the Knight of Pentacles indicates it'll be a choice that will come in with fear. It will be coming in fast, and it will be coming in with money. There's money coming in. There's a pentacle being brought to them. So the choice they're making, the choice that they're going to be making, the emotional choice has to do with the money aspect of things. So it looks to me like this is they may be having some financial issues, and that's what's keeping them from getting this house that they want or building this foundation. However, that is the emotional blockage. So they could do some work around their first chakra and their family influences. So they may be spending too much money on, celebrating, enjoying themselves on the finer things in life, and not so much paying attention to their hard work. And they did in the past, but it doesn't look like they're kind of having to make a change to change their whole philosophy about life. And the universe is coming in to help them with that. Now, how do the other people in their lives see them? How do the other people see them? How do the other people see them, Spirit? Nope, we're not going to take that one. Okay. Well, the other people in their lives see them as the Nine of Wands. They see them very defensive. They're, you see how they're holding up their sword. They're blocking people out of their lives, so that could be the block. They're not asking for help. They're keeping people at bay. And they're not opening their mind to new ideas around the way to clear the block out so that they can get through this. So other people are seeing them as closed off and not open to new ideas, and they're hard to get to. They're really, they've got like a fence around them. Okay, and what they really wish for is the Seven of Swords. Okay, so typically this is a card of deceit and deception and stealing, and you see how this man has got 5 swords, and he's running off into the distance with 2 that are still left, which he's going to come back and get them later. So oftentimes this card can have an indication that there's some deception going on, or it could be they're deceiving themselves. So I'm more feeling that they're deceiving themselves, and it could be that they're trying to get away from a third party or some kind of a work influence. There's something going on with this, with the third party influence that is trying to destroy or block the relationship. However, and that's why they're keeping people at bay or not opening their minds to new ideas, or they're deceiving themselves. Only you know if this is your story, what that is for you. But what you wish for is the deception to stop. That's your wish, is so that you can have this sword of truth. The truth can come to the surface. So just be strong. It's going to come to the surface. And what is the answer? What's the outcome of all of this, Spirit? What is our last card What is the outcome of all of this for this couple? What is the outcome? Oh my gosh, we got the Sun card. That's like the best card in the deck. It's major arcana. So everything is indicating it's going to turn out great. And the Knight of Wands is passion and drive and ambition. It's a fire sign. So it's a fire sign card. So that indicates the yang energy that they're talking about. So everything, and then the Sun card is just the best card in the deck. It's the illumination over everything that you could possibly want. So it's all going to turn out like perfectly once they get through this block that is keeping them stuck. And they're going to have to work a little bit harder to get through that so that they can get over to the other side of their dreams and their sunshine. And the way they need to really do that is through their intuition and those hits that they're going to be getting. You know, those divinely orchestrated intuition, insights that are coming through. It's so important that they pay attention to those as they're going through this whole process. So let's see, we'll just finish up with some healing cards. We're already at 36 minutes, so let's just take a couple healing cards. Spirit, do you have any other advice for this couple that's healing through this difficult situation? What other advice do you have for them? Heaven is watching over you. Yes, your guardian angel is saying, if this is your situation and you're experiencing this block, this clearing the way, heaven is watching out for you and heaven is helping you. So even more reason to connect with the divine. Make sure you're doing your meditation 10 to 15 minutes a day so those insights can come in. And again, keep your body clear with good food. Limit your alcohol, and if you are indulging in any heavy foods, I would highly recommend, eating as many fruits and vegetables. Keep your body clean. And the last card is Oceana. Take action. You're in touch with your truth in this situation, and you need to trust your gut and lovingly assert yourself. So there we go again, an action card. You know what to do. Again, truth. You're in touch with your truth in this situation, and maybe I've helped you realize what that is. So get busy, get into action. That's what the universe is telling you. And clear that block, whatever it is. And then before you know it, it'll happen very fast because we have the Five of Forces. It's going to clear like that, but you have to take that effort. You have to do the work and get started. And get moving, make that decision. What are you going to do? Take the higher road, and the universe is going to come in and make sure you do, because you're closing out a cycle. And you will have money coming in. That blockage with the pentacle will be done, okay? Unblock yourself from the world and your mind and your thought and your action. This is not taking action, so you need to clear that. Stop deceiving yourself and listen to your intuition, and you will be, the Sun card is exactly what wants to come in for you, okay? Passion, joy, play, all of those things that bring joy into our life, okay? So that's your reading that this week, water sign. I hope you enjoyed that. It's been a pleasure and a joy to do your reading for you this week. And if you would like a private reading with me, because we can get really specific, and then I'd bring your astrology chart into the mix so we can get really specific, go ahead and email me at myspiritualsanctuaryinfo@gmail.com, and I will get you scheduled in my calendar, okay? All right, so you can sign up for my mailing list below, and I do send out a newsletter twice a month, and it is coming out this Friday. So that'll have the monthly flying stars for Feng Shui to change your space in your house for the next month. Those are very profound, especially when you're going through a situation like this. So go ahead and sign up for my mailing list and also for my Facebook private group, My Spiritual Sanctuary, to keep in touch. All right, with all my other videos coming out, please like, share, and subscribe, and hit the bell so you get the next video that comes out. Again, it's been a pleasure and a joy to be here with you today, and I want to wish everybody a wonderful week ahead. Namaste, my friends.